my 600-pound patient who almost died from eating too much. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about patients who almost died from eating too much. You really don't want to miss this. Patient A. The first patient who went by the name Patient A almost died from overeating. She could not walk because she had lymphedema, which caused her excruciating pain. The disease causes swelling in the legs and limbs and could not be cured, but therapy could assist. It was challenging for the doctor. She began performing exercise with her therapist. Although she was unable to stand at the time, she was able to start sitting up and go to the end of the bed, which she thought was excellent development since it was more than she had been able to accomplish in a long time. She knew she had to stand to have her lymphedema surgery, and she tried every time. It was simply so difficult for her since physical therapy was so painful that she could not get out of bed. It was as thought as her legs were reawakening the muscles and reviving after being immobilized for too long. She still had a lot of weight on her physique, and the lambs on her legs began to hang down and drag, exacerbating the agony. However, the 35-year-old sufferer refused to accept defeat. It was disheartening that she had not done it yet, but she knew she had to, so she would keep trying until she succeeded. She made a concerted effort to get it. Until she was 6 years old, the patient had a normal upbringing. She had been raped by a family acquaintance at that time and was too scared to notify anybody. Her parents divorced when she was 9 years old when her father got hooked on narcotics. Her father took all they had, leaving her sister and mother with nothing. Her life was never the same after that. She was around 10 years old at the time, and she recalls taking all that suffering and running to food. She underwent corrective leg surgery the following year. One of the patient's legs was born shorter than the others. She had to remain in bed all day while recuperating from each of these operations when she began to gain weight. By the time she was 13, she had weighed more than 250 pounds. She weighed more than 400 pounds at the age of 24. That is when she began to get lymphedema in her legs. This made it much more challenging to move about, and that is when her weight started to spiral out of control. The sufferer was still confined to her bed more than a decade later. She needed to find someone to help him stop and change, or her greatest nightmare was going to come true. Patient B. After a difficult start to his weight reduction quest, Patient B seemed to be on the right track. He was able to turn things around and undergo weight reduction surgery after weighing over 900 pounds and being primarily immobilized. As a result, he was able to lose hundreds of pounds and recover his ability to walk. However, tragedy struck in 2018 when his mother died of kidney disease. He was understandably distraught since he and his mother were very close. Furthermore, since she was his supporter, he was forced to vacate his Houston residence. In more ways than one, he was pushed into a terrible position. In another twist of fate, the patient almost died in hospital from overeating in February 2019. He had personal difficulties while attempting to lose weight following the death of his father as well as the loss of his job after putting in too much effort to re-enter the industry. The patient's heart also stopped during one of his extra skin removal operations, but he had to be resuscitated. They were able to revive him, and his heart almost stopped a short time later. Patient C. Patient C was not an official patient. The mother and the son had an unhappy relationship because the mother would allow her son to consume more calories than his tight diet permitted. A connections like this that might be lethal for patients like the son's son, who weighed 1,003 pounds at his peak. I was worried that the mothers conduct Munchausen syndrome by proxy, but what's surprising is that this patient was able to lose weight and go back to his normal self. So guys, this was all about today's video. Share as much as you can because that really motivates us to create more content for you guys. With this, we end our videos. Hope you like it. Do hit the like button down there, comment on your views, and do share with your friends. Take care.